A partnership is taking root in Pinellas County. 6 healthy native Floridian trees are now growing in a county-owned lot in Palm Harbor where an old dying oak once stood. These new trees are growing here as a result of a citizen going out on a limb and doing things with county government.
We were just really sad to lose that oak tree. It was sort of the jewel of this site for us, and knowing that we wanted to replace the tree, it just sort of grew from there.
Bree Ochoa lives next to the lot. She and her family now take care of the trees daily. They planted the idea to care for them when she saw arborists from Pinellas County's Urban Forestry and Landscape Services crew removing the old oak.
Steve and Michael brought up the notion of having this site be a potential area for replanting multiple trees, and we were completely willing and on board to stay on through the establishment period.
Michael DePapa is Pinellas County's Urban Forestry Department's operations manager. He says residents like Bree and her family help his team keep the forest in urban forestry.
So urban forests are basically ecosystems of plants and other vegetation that kind of make up a whole community. So it's the trees in the parks, the vegetation in the wetlands, the trees along the right-of-ways. Urban forests are basically all of the green infrastructure in the county. So we help to maintain those.
Bree and her family will water and care for the trees for months until they take root and can exist on their own. Caring for healthy trees is as much a part of urban forestry's job as this is. People tend to think the job only entails cutting down trees. The Urban Forestry Department serves unincorporated Pinellas, maintaining healthy trees and removing damaged trees from areas north of Tarpon Springs south to the Skyway Bridge.
We do have to cut down trees. It's part of our jobs. We have to maintain the trees for the residents, and we can't allow hazard trees to remain. So that is kind of a fact of life. It is something we have to deal with every day. The trees, they need to realize they provide a lot of social, economic benefits to the community. So we also need to protect our trees. We need to plant more trees.
That's where the department's other duties, public education and community outreach, come in. Learning how to grow trees like these takes work and dedication. Having informed residents who can help care for the healthy and sustainable trees is not only crucial to Pinellas County's environment, but improves everyone's way of life.
They just give back so much, and having lost a tree, you really don't take it for granted anymore. You realize the joy that you can take from it, and so many of the green spaces that are left can become really unsuitable quickly for things like wildlife and even our own enjoyment when non-native species come in and take over. So we're really just grateful for the county's initiative in this project, and also for the commitment they've shown to preserving it as a green space.
We kind of couldn't exist, and these kind of programs can't sustain themselves without people like Bree that want to adopt projects like this. So we welcome any help we can get.
From Palm Harbor, I'm Julian Hills, inside Pinellas.